What's up, y'all? It's me, Erica, and we are here just talking about a few topics. I was going to wait until tomorrow, but I was like, I'm here already and I have everything all set up, so I might as well do it here. Go ahead and like and subscribe and comment. Oh, look at Chris. Let me get Chris Samuels off my phone. Let's talk about a few things. So there's a few things that are going around in the news. Monique responded to Jamal. We want to talk a little bit about T.I.'s thought prevention hour. Also want to talk about the white women group chat. And I have some other topics here, but it depends on how I feel. So I'm just going to let it flow. You know what I'm saying? We're going to get into it. All right, you ready? Okay. Monique responded to Jamal Bryant's response to her Trapper Keeper. Oh, like I said, it's the Samuels against the Bryants now. I know a lot of you wish it was the Samuels against Giselle. But no, Jamal has stepped into the ring. He's being asked to make clear, basically refute what Monique has said. I think that's what, I'm reading the comments here and there. I'm reading my comments. I've watched other people's commentary on this foolishness, and it looks to me that a lot of people were like, it's not clear. Are you and Giselle together or not? Why didn't you make that clear? First of all, who the fuck is Monique Samuels to be needing for somebody to invalidate or to come across and be like, well, you need to prove because Monique said this, so you need to prove to us that this is not true. Okay, that's fine. That's great. So Monique basically came out and she said, it's literally has gotten, I knew that she was going to come out. I didn't think that she would be able to stay quiet, especially because of the allegations against Chris. So she's going to respond, even though in her response, she said that Chris is not the type. Well, let's start at the beginning. This is funny. It's sad and it's funny because, I'm looking at the people online and how Monique is framing this pastor card. And I really want us in 2000, leading up to 2021, to understand that no human being can lead you to God but you, and the God is within you. So you putting all of this reverence in another human being, we know over and over and over again how pastors within, I was about to say the black community, but just as a whole, the church culture as a whole, this idea that you need somebody to help you find God and then applying these righteous behaviors to these human beings. Now, I feel like this. If you call yourself a leader, you should practice self-control and self-restraint. If that means that you are unable to stop cheating on your wife, you probably need to focus on you and get yourself together instead of being the person who is helping people find the God within them. Hopefully that's what the goal is. I doubt it, but we have to stop acting like you keep playing this pastor card. Here, let's go through this. That's what I said the other day when I was like, when y'all gonna come with the pastor thing, you're gonna lose me with the pastor thing. Because first of all, Jamal Bryant has proven who he is outside of his role as a pastor. So the fact that anyone is expecting him to behave in a way that you align pastors and their behaviors, I can't even talk to you because you know what it is. But yet and still you want, and you're telling this person, this is how you need to be, and you shouldn't respond to someone who is attacking your character. And because he's a pastor, he's not supposed to respond. And he just proves that there's evil demons in the church. Bitch, that's nothing new. You are not breaking any news, girl. That's the crazy part. You're not breaking any news. This tea is old. You're not breaking any news. Okay, here we are. She says, the drag queen's rapper revealed text messages between Jamal and another woman. Monique is now responding to Jamal's, laughing off his reply to say his receipts prove nothing. It's the projection for me. His whole response just proves that there are demons in the church and in the pulpit, because what pastor goes on a live and does that? The pastor who took over Eddie Long's church, the pastor like Pastor Joel Osteen, who has been accused of taking PPE money, the pastor like the pastor at the neighborhood church who's fucking all the people in the front pew. What are you talking about? Like... Who goes on live and does that? A human being. Why are you allowed to act like a fucking donkey down to the barn, but you have to make sure that everybody else behaves this godlike behavior? Why is that? I don't understand it. It's the projection for me, honey. He wasn't even original, dude. I did the binder. Get your own thing. I've done the binder thing. Girl, what? Are you kidding me? You don't understand that was shading you. It wasn't that he was trying to have a binder together. He was making fun of you, girl. Like, what the fuck? What the hell? Like, literally, how unaware of yourself do you have to be? Okay, it was just hilarious to me. It is hilarious for you to think that, girl, he needs to do better with his actions. Really. And doing that live is the exact opposite of what a well-grounded pastor would have done. So it's just that comedy writes itself at this point. He needs to go back to prayer and ask God to help clean some of that flesh that he has, because it's quite dirty. I'm sure you took a couple showers in the gym locker room after you worked out. Hello? Girl, come on. Like, it's a mess. It's a mess. Monique went on to defend her husband, responding to Jamal's accusation that Chris got so heated towards Giselle and Robin Dixon that security had to be called. My husband is not the person who will argue with women. That's not his job. That's my job, Monique said. And no woman is going to argue with my husband because that's my job. So whatever Jamal alluded to is not true. Prove it. Like he's supposed to prove your receipts aren't true. He wasn't there. Maybe he should have been there, and then he could have made all the points he wanted to make, and he could have witnessed firsthand what would actually happen. Honey, let me tell you something. If Jamal was there, you wouldn't have done that. You wouldn't have done that. It's going to be very eye-opening when people see all what goes down. You mean the same eyes that we opened when you said Candiace threw a drink on you and that's what started the fight, girl? Monique, girl, we are tired. We are asleep because we are bored because you making up shit that don't make sense. Come on. I guess she literally said, girl, if I'm about to get fired off of this shit, I'm going to just take it all the way. I'm going to take it all the way. But I wanted to play this recording of Chris.
Dirty tricks. I don't fool with y'all. I'm not going to play this game and roll with this show and act like everything is hunky-dory. I wish I could turn into Bruce Jenner and slap the shit out of all of y'all right now. Because that's foul. That's a baby. All right? And y'all got babies. And I respect y'all families and I respect y'all babies. Y'all some dirty people and I don't appreciate it. And y'all some dirty tricks.
Okay. So if that's him, because I already know what y'all gonna say, that's Chris. He's speaking up because these bitches was trying to start a rumor about him. And as the story is developing, I'll just wait till it comes out because there's so many other things that people have been saying in the comments, but I'll just wait until it comes out before I talk about it. But the fact that you say, one, that your husband doesn't talk to women like that, but he's on a live talking directly to women, saying that he wishes he was a trans woman and calls the trans woman by her dead name. This all kind of politically incorrect shit you got going on down there, Mr. Samuels. And then You say that your husband doesn't talk to women like that. You say that your husband, that's a lie, that he didn't get up and walk over to Giselle and Robin, and we heard Andy tell him to sit down. Are we supposed to believe and sit right here waiting to hear and to see how your version of the story plays out? And when it doesn't play out your way, you not take remorse for your actions and say that you wasn't wrong in your actions, girl? Bye. It is tired. It's so tiring. Let me just go back. The fact that you didn't even realize that man was holding a binder upside down, and you thought it was him. I've done the binder thing already. Monique concluded, Giselle is not the builder of people. She is a person who tears people down. Well, I can't disagree with that. And if she does not feel as though you're competition for her, she'll take you in so long as what? She'll take you in so long as you're giving the compliments. Oh, okay. So she's saying unless you're kissing her ass, you're not going to be her friend. Well, you gave her a room in, where were y'all? France. You did that. Kissing Giselle's ass. You were the one at the beginning of the year slapping hands with Giselle trying to ice Candiace out. That was you, sis. I'm just trying to show y'all that for what Monique is asking for people to demonstrate that she herself cannot do, and is then holding that standard over people's head as if she doesn't model the same exact behavior. It's just the lack of self-awareness. It is just literally the mindset that is operating from a middle school level. And all because of your best friend of 20 years said something to your husband about the inappropriateness of your trainer, and him asking her not to tell you because his intuition was already feeling a certain way, and you come up pregnant, and now your husband is questioning the paternity, but you flip it and make it about everybody else. This is it's so crazy. And that the fact that it spilled over into the show, and the fact that it spilled over into you fighting a cast member, and then maybe these were distractions. Maybe that was a distraction. It's wild. It's crazy. What do y'all think about Monique's response? I mean, like I said, it's not over. So either we gonna keep talking about it. I probably won't talk about it after the reunion. I swear to God. Because I just keep thinking, and it's really, I keep thinking about it and processing it and reprocessing it and trying to, because a lot of people don't understand that I can see a person's perspective. I can see why they did something, whether or not I think that what they did from wherever my moral standards lie or reside, whether I think what I think they did was wrong. There's something where you could step out of the situation and look into it and be like, I can understand why she did that. Although I wouldn't have done that because I think it's wrong, but I get it. I can get why she did that. And I can do that with just about anything. Anything. I could step outside and be like, oh, okay, I could see why that happened. I might not have done that, but I could see how that could have happened. With this situation with Candiace and Monique, I'm a Virgo, in case y'all have just got here, and I tend to replay things over and over and over and over in my head. especially if I know I'm fucking right. Like, I don't understand how y'all don't see this shit. Like, this shit is crazy to me. It's fucking crazy to me because I'm just thinking to myself, like, I don't, she was wrong. She was dead wrong. And the fact that people are using the way that Candiace acts with people who are harassing her, and the way that she acts with people who are Ashley, you are applying her behavior to those people, applying it to her situation with Monique as a way to justify what Monique did. When the truth is, like, the honest to God truth, and if you step out of thinking Monique is so pretty, and the honest to God truth is that Candiace has never been aggressive or act in an intimidating way towards Monique. Now, maybe she felt, you guys keep saying that they were not friends, so this idea that whatever went on at Andy's baby shower was supposed to be carried over to Monique, but we're saying that Monique and Candiace aren't friends because she beat her up. So why do we expect Candiace to hop on over to Monique and to give her all this tea about what was going on down to the baby shower? But then for Monique to say in her live that the fight had nothing to do with the rumor, right? So now we're trying, okay, so then what could it have been that she did to you that made you react in that way? And I'm going over, y'all, listen, I have replayed this shit in my head over and over again. I've even gone back and watched the entire series from season 1 so I can get a clear understanding of what the hell, what happened. And the fact of the matter is, when I look back, Candiace has never been aggressive and never had the mouth that she reserves for Ashley Stewie Darby, and the mouth that she reserves for people who are harassing her towards Monique. So then I understand why the girl cries every time. Like, bitch, what did I do to you to deserve that from you? What did I do if it didn't have nothing to do with the baby shower? And you keep saying she was asking for it since last year. Candiace was mad at you for opening your arms to Ashley after Ashley said you was a drunk bitch driving into ditches, and she couldn't understand why the fuck are you stepping over her, showing text of you guys' text message so that you can clear your name with Michael Darby. We weren't talking about Michael. It wasn't me, but you said karma gets them. Come on. And I'm trying to understand, that's why Candiace was mad at you. You walk over to her in yet another barn scene and tell her, I will drag you pregnant and all, but you say you was high risk. So make the shit, this is what I'm saying, is like, the shit just does not make sense to me, y'all. And that's the reason why I just keep processing it over and over it again, because I'm really trying to see Monique's perspective in this, and I just don't understand why. Now, if the venom that Candiace reserves for Ashley was being directed towards Monique, I could see it. And I can say, I understand why you jumped up and beat that bitch's ass. I can see if you even turned around to Giselle at that damn winery and said, bitch, no, you the one. I could understand that. But with Candiace, y'all will never convince me that that girl was justified in her actions. Never. Anyways, that's enough of that. But anyways, so take care of each other, protect your energy, and we'll get down in the comments. Peace.